Good afternoon. Can I have your mark sheets, please? My name is Rafael, and this is my college. She is just going to listen us. There are three parts to this examination. Don't worry if I interrupt you at any time, as timing is quite important. What's your name?
Um, Hi, my name is Rodrigo Avila Martinez, and I'm 16 years old.
What's your name?
My name is Sebastián Ortiz Maciel.
First of all, we'd like to know something about you. So I'm going to ask you some questions about yourselves. Hobbies and free time. How have your hobbies changed since you were a child?
Well, my hobbies changed in a very big way because, well, I think that they changed in a very big way because when I was child, I used to play a lot of football, soccer, but I think that that was because my dad wants it because I I like it to play soccer, but there are other sports that I like more. I just actually like watch it, but I actually play volleyball. That it's for me better to play than football, more to play than soccer, because I think that is better sport for me. Um, I am better. I think that I am better playing volleyball than soccer. So yeah, I think that my hobbies changed a lot since I was child.
Well, Sebas, what sport did you do when you were a child?
The sports that I used to do were basketball and football. But now I just stay at home and watching videos. And I usually go to a gym, but it's not as good, I think, as playing basketball.
So, Rodrigo, what's the most interesting place you've ever been to?
I think that the most interesting place was Puerto Vallarta because when we arrived to Puerto Vallarta, we stay in an hotel, very beautiful. It has so many pools, like 4 pools, 5 different pools with water slides, and there was, I think, that 1 or 2 wave pools like the beach, and that's very amazing because it's like waves in a pool. It's like not possible. So yeah, I really love that place. The food too was very good, was very delicious. They have different restaurants of different countries. I think I remember that they have like Chinese food, Mexican food, Spanish food, and also Indian food. I think, yeah, Indian food, and I taste the all of them, the 4 of them, and my favorite definitely was the Chinese food. I remember that I tasted like a sushi with some shrimps and fish, and that was very delicious. I really like that place, and I definitely go back there.
Sebastian, what are the qualities of a good student?
For me, the qualities of a good student are that he is studious, that he respects his classmates and his teachers, and that he isn't distracted easily.
It's all?
Yeah.
Okay. Rodrigo, what is the more motivating? Having a challenging job or a good salary?
I feel that a challenging job is better because if a job is challenging, it means that it is difficult to do, you know? And the difficult leads to good contributions, like get much money. So I think that difficult job should be very well paid because why people want to pay a good money for a job that everyone could do, like doing tacos is just grabbing a knife and do like, you know, everyone can do that thing and grab a meat and, and grab a tortilla and put it, you know, white people pay too much money for that. So yeah, I think that a challenging job is better.
Yeah. Hey, Sebas. What food do you like from other country?
I like the Japanese food because I went to Japan in the last month and I eat the ramen, the sushi, and the ramen. That food is amazing, incredibly delicious. I recommend it to you.
Okay, okay. Another country food?
I think Canadian food, the maple honey, it's very delicious too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you put it in hot cakes, oof, better.
Oh, right. It's a good one. Hey, Rodrigo. Who has had the biggest influence of your life?
I think that my parents and my brothers, I mean, all my family, you know, because they help me in the difficult moments, in the hard moments, like in the adversity, they are in there. When they are closer to me, I feel very happy. I feel like when I am feeling like in a storm with clouds, with black clouds and in darkest, my family always make me feel like rainbows and if everything is pink color, you know. Yeah. So I think that my family because they always stay with me, stay by my side in the difficult moments, and they always help me to make reality my my dreams and all the things that I want to make in the future. And they help me with economic stuff and emotional things. Yeah, and I love my family.
Okay. Sebastián. What do you use technology for in your daily life?
I use technology in my daily life, and for example, my phone is technology. I use it every day for everything, like homework, doing homework. I mean, see social media, chat with friends, or seeing stuff in general. Because now I decided to make it part of my daily life.
Okay. It's all?
Yeah.
Rodrigo, what do you use technology? No. How do you usually have fun with your friends?
I usually have fun with my friends, going out with them. I mean, going to the cinema, watch some movies, popcorns, candies, going to the mall too, like here in Colima, like Centralia, Centera, something like that. I love that going out with my friends because they help me to have a better day. Um, when I go to a house of one of my friends, I we play video games online, and we take a look for some videos on the internet and some photos on Instagram and some things like that. I really like to go out with my friends.
Do you like to make homework with your friends?
Yeah, I usually go to the houses of my friends to do homework, or go to the malls to do the homework, like Sendera or something like that. To do when, for example, when a teacher let us an exposition or a job in team, all my team, I really like to go to like houses or like center malls to do the homework. I think it's better for me.
That's all?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Sebas, what do you do recycle?
I usually recycle plastic bottles and bottle caps because that's all that I have in the house. Also, in the school, we have a project named PEX that the school wants us to bring bottles to the school for recycle, and I also recycle by that.
Okay. In this part, I am going to give each of you two pictures. I like you to compare the picture and answer the question about them in about 1 minute and a half. You will also have to answer a short question about your partner pictures. Don't worry if I interrupt you, as timing is very important. To candidate A, Rodrigo, it's your turn first. Here are your pictures. They show two types of technology, mobile phones and social networks. Please compare the two photos and say what you think about the advantage and disadvantage of using both these types of technology.
Okay, I think that some advantages of the mobile phones can be like you can stay in contact with the people that you love, like your family and your friends, like chatting in WhatsApp or Instagram. And also you can, without a mobile phone, like a cell phone or a computer or something like that, you can see like your friends, like what your friends posting on Instagram, on Twitter, or Facebook, and some stuff like that. And I think that having a mobile phone, it's a better way to stay in communication with, not only with your friends and family, with the world too, because you can see some information, some news about the world, about the climate, about things like that.
Okay.
And I think that the disadvantages of mobile phones can be like some mobile phones are very small, so you can get in, you can left the mobile phone in every place and you didn't notice about that, and when you come back to see if the mobile phone is there, you didn't find nothing. So they can steal it very easily, and you can lost it very easily. The people with knowledge in like hacking things, with the hackers, can hack your phones, your computers, and access to all your information if you don't have it like very well saved. So I think that there are some disadvantages of mobile phones.
Well, now in the another picture, tell me the advantage and the disadvantage about social media.
Okay, social media, I think that the advantages is like you can notice about the things that your friends do, like when something when someone is like in a birthday, or it's a birthday boy or birthday girl, you can upload a story and say like, hey, happy birthday. So we decide that it's time to move in together. What do you think? We would to rent or buy a house?
I think buy a house is the best decision, because if you rent the house is never yours. So if we want to live in the place until we die, I think buy the house is the best way.
Okay, but remember the stability. We don't have much money for buy a house. I think that it's a better decision if we rent a house, because we don't use all our money, and we can get a job, and we can still getting more money to pay the house, like month. Yeah, I think it's a better option, rent, because our stability is not very good to buy a house right now.
You're right. I think that's the best option. So if we don't buy it, we should think about the decoration that we put on it. What do you think would be great?
I think that our economic stability, with our actual economic stability, we can put like a TV and like an Xbox. I like more Xbox than PlayStation, so I think that Xbox is better option. And I think that we could put a fridge in the kitchen and 2 rooms, one for you and one for me. I think that for having a start, I think that's a good thing.
That's a great idea. And from furniture, I was thinking that we should put a sofa for the TV and some minimalist chairs for the living room, because I like the minimalist style.
Now talking about the color of the house, I want that the house is be like white, because I think it's more elegant. I think it looks more beautiful than color white. Yeah, I know that can get dirty sometimes, but we can like take rolls in the house to clean the walls, the floor, like with the mop, with the broom. We can take rolls in the house, like clean the house, clean the rooms, clean the bathrooms, clean the living room, wash the dishes and things like that.
Yeah, that would be great. So yeah, I think that would be a great idea. And for the yard, I think we should probably put a scarecrow to scare the birds, because I don't like them. I'm afraid of them. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea. And in the yard, we can also like paint like a wall, like an aesthetic wall for photos and things like that. And I also want a pool in the house for take our friends in the house and have parties, have meetings in the house. Like, I don't know, if some teacher wanted us to do some work in teams, we can say like, hey, come to our house. We have a pool. We have some stuff to get fun and pass and has a very time, a funny time. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a great idea. And for the last, I think in the middle, no, in the front of the house, we can put a plant or a gnome that says in it, "You're welcome" for visitors.
I think that it's a good option, like a familiar option. Like I also like to put like a gaming room with some PCs and more TVs, LED lights in the room, like buffs for seating, and some like type of, you know, like some clouds in the roof, yeah, some stuff like that for as a good time in that room. Also to talk our familiar to our family, like to call our dad, our mom, and tell him how is our life going in our new house.
Yeah, that's a very good idea, actually. So, finally, I think it's okay for the beginning of our new house.
Yeah, I think that rent, as I said you in the beginning, I think that rent is the better option because the stability of what we have even let us like buy a house like because the houses in this time are like million of dollars, so our stability is not too big. So I think rent is the better option for